Hello, good morning to everyone. In last class, we already learned up to question number 3 of 14.5. In last class, we learned how will we take perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector mean dear divide perpendicular mean 90 degree and bisector mean divide it into two equal parts. So how will we take a perpendicular bisector? Always by compass of any line. We already finished many questions. What we will do if suppose we want to take its perpendicular, what we will do? Open compass more than half. We open it more than half and draw the arc 1. Now without changing the compass, put the pointer at another end and now this one. Again you can put it like this one. And we will join it. It is by scale. So it is perpendicular bisector. It means AB. It is C point. It means AC equal to CB. If perpendicular bisector is a line segment which divide the line in two equal part at 90 degree. This angle is always 90 degree. Okay. So this one is perpendicular bisector. We already do many questions. So perpendicular bisector, if you want to find bisector of any line, if you want to take, what we will do? We will open the compass more than half and draw the arc on both sides, upside and downside. Okay. So now question number 4. What is given? Draw a line segment of length 12.8 centimeter. So we draw a line segment by using of scales 12.8 centimeter. So first step we will write, let draw a given line PQ 12.8 centimeter. Okay. Next is using compass, divide it into 4 equal parts. Till now we already learned how to divide in 2 equal parts. Like this one, we already learned it is 2 equal parts, 1 and 2. Now we have to divide into 4 equal parts. So what we will do? Again, now we will take AC line, okay, and take the perpendicular bisector of AC again. Like this one. Again, perpendicular bisector of CB. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. Understand? So what we will do? First we will divide into 2 equal parts, then in 3 equal parts, then 4 equal parts. So what we will do? First we want to divide into 4 equal parts. So first we will divide it into 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts mean perpendicular bisector. Bisector means divide it into 2 equal parts. And a line segment, how can we divide? In 2 equal parts. So it means we have to take it a perpendicular bisector. So take perpendicular bisector of PQ. So how will we take perpendicular bisector? Open compass more than half. Put the point right here. It is more than half. Yes, more than half. It is also more than half. You can open. Otherwise you can this one also, because it is also more than half. So we put pointer here. Open more than half. Now draw arc. We already do in many questions. Now again, without changing compass, don't change it. Okay. Now put pointer at Q. And draw an arc. And these two arcs cut each other. So now, take perpendicular bisector of PQ, which cut PQ line. Where it is cut PQ line? So you can join like this one. Yes, this perpendicular bisector cut PQ line at, suppose its name is C. But we want to divide here in 4 equal parts. So it is 2 equal parts. So now again we will take perpendicular bisector of PC. Take perpendicular bisector of PC. And if you want to take perpendicular bisector of PC, open compass more than half of PC. Yes, more than half or not of PC. Now we will now we are taking perpendicular bisector whose of PC. The foot pointer at C. The surface is very smooth. That's why. Okay. So now we will join it again. Take perpendicular bisector of PC. Again, it is some. Again, open compass more than half because surface is very smooth. So it is. Again. Understand it? Now we will join it. And take perpendicular bisector of PC. Which cut PC at? It is named A. Same as it is. We will take perpendicular bisector of CQ. Okay? CQ you will yourself. Okay? Take yourself like this one. Okay? Open compass more than half. Understand? So now how many equal parts? AP, AC, and it is B. B you can say that. BC and BQ. So fifth step, what we will write? To write by measuring. We have to verify they are equal or not. So we observe that yes, PA is how much? It is 3.2. So PA how much? 3.2. And AC is also 3.2. Now CB also 3.2 and BQ is also 3.2. So we by measuring PA equal to AC equal to CB equal to BQ. All are how much come? 3.2 centimeter. So it is your answer. Understand? Maybe examiner ask you divide into 8 equal parts. So what we will do? Again we will take AP and take perpendicular bisector. Take AC, take perpendicular bisector. Take CB, perpendicular bisector. We can find easily. Understand? So perpendicular bisector is very important here. So how will we take? Open compass more than half. More than half. Once time we will take P center, once time we will take Q as a center. Next is question number 5. Note down it. And in step, only you have to write what you are doing in construction. Okay. Next, question number 5. Question number 5. Draw with PQ of length 6.1. So take PQ 6.1. 6.1. Okay. It is P and it is Q. How much? 6.1 centimeter. Okay. Next is given edge diameter. Draw the circle. Everyone know if in any circle, I already told you, a diameter is always passed through the center. Suppose it is PQ line, and I am saying you it is center. Now you draw circle. Circle is not given. Only diameter is given. PQ is what is given as a diameter. If you want to draw a circle, so we need every time center. Center. If you know the center of the circle, we can draw easily circle or not. But and everyone know center is always middle of the diameter or not? Because it is R. It is also R. From here to here, radius. It is radius. So it is the midpoint of PQ. Everyone know midpoint of PQ is always the center of a circle, and midpoint always how will you find? Taking perpendicular bisector. So we will write step. First step, what we will do? Take PQ equal to 6.1 centimeter as a diameter. Of second step, what we will do? If you want to draw circle, we need center, and center is always midpoint of diameter. It is diameter, so we will find its midpoint, and midpoint everyone know. How can we find? By taking perpendicular bisector. So take perpendicular bisector of PQ, and perpendicular bisector always how will we take? First, open the compass more than half. Look at it is more than half. Yes, it is more than half. So we can draw one, both side, upside and downside, same as it is without changing. Don't change the compass. Now put pointer at Q. Now and draw the arc. Now it is perpendicular bisector. Okay, now I am rubbing this one now. So it is perpendicular bisector. Yes, it is P, it is Q, and it is perpendicular bisector. Suppose O. What is O? So we will write take perpendicular bisector of PQ, which cut PQ at O. Now third step. Now everyone know O is midpoint, and if O is midpoint, it means it is center. So now take O as center and open from O to Q or O to P. O to P, because we know O is midpoint, it means OP equal to OQ. So we will draw the circle. Take O as center and we will draw now circle. The surface is very smooth, it is very difficult. So you can draw, take O as, so like this one you can draw it. Understand? So it is, the third step is take O as center, and take O as center, draw the circle with OP or OQ as a radius. So we draw it. It is your answer. Understand it? It is your answer. So we draw it. It is very simple. Okay. Everyone know, because center is always midpoint of diameter. Okay. Next is question number 6. In question number 6, draw a circle with center C, radius 3.4. So first we will draw a circle with radius 3.4. Draw any chord of AB. What is chord? So first we will write, everyone, in this question is given chord. What is chord? Chord, look at, if it is any circle, okay, and you know it It is center. So chord means this line is called chord AB. So what is AB? So chord is a line. Is a line segment. Is a line segment whose end point lies on circle. Everyone now look at. Chord is a line segment. AB is a line segment whose end point lies on A and B on circle. Look at. If I say it is center, it is A and it is B. It is not chord because we know chord is whose end point lies on circle. So end point not on circle. So again one more circle I am drawing. Look at. So it is also AB chord. It is also AB chord. It is also PQ. You can write RS. So like this one, how many chord we draw? Infinite. How many? Countless. Okay. So how many chord in a circle? Countless. Countless means infinite. Okay. So it is AB is a chord. So you can write there is infinite. Other you can say that countless chord in a circle. So how many chord in a circle? Countless. So first you will note down it. Understand or not? So look at chord. All are chord. This one chord. All are chord. So how many chord? Infinite. Understand it? So note down it. Now we will do question number 6. Okay. In the question number 6, we have given draw a circle with center C. We have to take a center C. Suppose I am taking it is center C. Okay. Center C and radius 3.4. So radius 3.4 we can open by using of compass. Yes, you can open. Suppose I am taking this one. It is 3.4. Okay. So open 3.4. So first step. So now take C as a center and draw the circle. Draw the circle. Very difficult to draw because the surface is very smooth. Okay, suppose it is a circle. Okay, and its radius is 3.4. So step 1 you can write. First take you can write draw a circle with center O of radius 3 point how much? 3.4 centimeter. Yes, we do only this much. Next is draw any chord AB. So you can take any chord because everyone know how many chord in a circle? Countless. So you can take any chord. Suppose I am taking this one chord. Okay, AB. It is AB chord. Yes, right? AB. So second step, take AB any chord of circle of center O. Okay. So now we will take next. Next is given. Construct the perpendicular bisector of AB Suppose it is very simple. AB is like a line. Yes, if I say you it is AB and take its perpendicular bisector, how will you take? How will you take the perpendicular bisector of AB? Open more than half. Draw one time here, one time here, here, and here, and we will join it. It is perpendicular bisector. Same as it is. Same as it is. We will take perpendicular bisector of AB. How will we take? Open compass more than half. Yes, more than half. Draw the arcs. Upside, downside. Now we will take center at B without changing compass. This one and this one. And now we will join the perpendicular bisector. And it has C center. So now third is take perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector of AB. So we take perpendicular bisector of AB. So what is given? Examine mean find. If it is passed through C. Yes, it is passed. The perpendicular bisector is passed through C. You can write in fourth step. Yes, perpendicular bisector pass through center C. Pass through the center C. Understand it? With center C you can write here. Okay. Here also C, because center we are taking not of C. So it is your answer. Understand it? Understand or not? Now question number 7 you will do yourself, because in question 7 what is given? Question 7 AB in repeat question 6 if AB happens to be a diameter. In question number 7 in place of AB chord it is given a diameter. So everyone know if AB is diameter, so how will we draw circle? In question number 5 we already draw when diameter is given. First we will find its center like this one and draw its circle like this one. In question number 5 we already do, and AB happens to be diameter. So it is question number 6. So do yourself question number 7. Okay, it is very simple. Next is now maybe time already has. Question number 8. Question number 8 also you will do yourself, only I will give you hint. Draw a circle of radius 4. Right step yourself. Okay, draw a circle. Question number 8. Draw a circle with radius 4. Suppose first we open 4 centimeter like this one and draw the circle. We will draw circle. It is circle with O. Now what is given? Question number 8. Draw any two of its chord. How many chord we will draw? 2 chord. Anywhere you can draw chord. Suppose one is chord is this one, AB, and next chord is, suppose it is PQ. So what is given? Draw any two of chords. Construct the perpendicular bisector. Construct means we have to make their perpendicular bisector. So perpendicular bisector of AB you can take easily. Yes, open compass more than half like this one. So we open it. Okay, and we draw the perpendicular bisector. Same as it is, we will draw the perpendicular bisector of PQ, and PQ how will we take? Open compass more than half. Once time here, once time downside, here and here. And now we will join second perpendicular bisector also. Yes. So in the question he is asking, where do they meet? So tell me, it is a circle, it is AB. So first we will take, it is center. We take perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay. And now perpendicular bisector of PQ. So it is, so where they are meeting? We observe that they are meeting at center. Both of the perpendicular bisector of the chord, where is meeting? They are. So you will write step yourself. I already sent you a PDF also. You write, they meet each other at center. At center O. Understand it? They meet each other at a center O. Now last question is remain. Only question number 9. So you will draw yourself by using of scales and compass. Question number 9. Step, I think you can write yourself. Okay. Next is draw any angle with vertex O. So vertex mean, everyone know what is angle? It is angle. This one is an angle or not? Everyone, we already learned. It is angle. So it is vertex. A point is O. It means angle is made by at O. So first we will make any angle with O. So you will draw like this one. It is, and it is vertex O. To write, it is O. Understand it? And now draw any angle with vertex O. So it is any angle, some angle or not, with vertex O. Take a point one of its arm. Yes, in this angle, how many arm? One arm is this one and one arm is this one. So what we will write in step? So step 1. Take an angle. Make an angle with vertex O. Second step, what is given? Take A, one of its arms. Suppose one is arm is this one. To write A, to write, take A on one of its arm and B on other arms. B on other arms. Suppose we are taking, it is B. Next is given B on another, such that OA equal to OB. Such that OA equal to OB. It means OA and OB are equal. So you cannot take B's anywhere. Suppose we take O at a 6 centimeter. So B is also we will take on 6 centimeter. How much? On 6 centimeter. On 6, either you can take on, it is B. A is also, because what is given? OA equal to OB. Third is, next is given, draw the perpendicular bisector of OA. So we will draw perpendicular bisector of A. How will we take? It is OA, open compass more than half. Like this one, like this one. Okay, so take the perpendicular bisector, this one. Understand? So we will draw the perpendicular bisector of this one, of OA. So it is, so write, take perpendicular bisector of OA, same as it is. Perpendicular bisector of OB. OB. How will you take? Open compass more than half. Like this one. Now B as center. Yes. B as a center. Yes. And join these perpendicular. It is perpendicular bisector of OB. Yes. Right. Take perpendicular bisector of OB. OB. Understand or not? Next, let them meet. Where they are meeting both perpendicular bisector? At a P point, which meet at a P. So next is given. Is PA equal to PB? So fifth step you will write yes. PA equal to PB. You will measure it PA. PA. P to A we will measure. Suppose it is P to A, it is become 3.5 and PB is also 3. To write PA equal to 3.5, PB is also 3.5. So you will write yes, PA equal to PB. You will measure yourself, okay? Maybe your answer come 2.5, 6.5, okay? It is difficult. So what is in this question? In this question is given, it is O and vertex. A point is given at one arm and B on one arm. Now in the question is given taking perpendicular bisector of OA and OB. So OA we will take same as it is perpendicular bisector of OB and they meet at a P. So we observe PA equal to PB. It is 14.5 exercise also finished. Okay. So thank you everyone. Have a good day.